You know, the fun thing about mics is remembering to turn them on. Well, hello, good evening, good afternoon, and every other time in between. How is everybody doing? Hello, Panda. Hopefully I figured out what was causing some of the unnecessary crashes. We still are going to have some from Crusader Wars. That's just going to be a given until it becomes a little more stable, but I think it's worth it. Oh yeah, I know, just flipping that on button is a tragedy sometimes. For anybody who's just catching up or wasn't available or anything like that, where is my save game? There we go. In my private playthrough, I'm also playing as Wessex. So, for anybody who forgets what was going on, we just had a grand wedding. First one of the new DLC. Our wife is already pregnant. I don't know why she's trying to travel there and back. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she forgot her things. We formed the Jarldom of Vestaland. So we've got ourselves in a nice position. We've also increased our numbers up a good little bit. Got ourselves up some nice light horsemen, so that will take care of a minor issue that we've been having during our actual battles. Now let's hop right into this. Now immediately the first thing I want to do is take a look at the buildings we have. And I want to build... Let's see, this will just increase our general levies at the Gathering Hall. But our war camps... increase our knight effectiveness. I think we're gonna put a and we're just gonna build ourselves our first war camp over here. It just gives a nice, good little bonus for us in general. Oh cool, this is a nice martial event. This will give us a free perk. And I think I have enough. Yes, I do. We still have enough for another building. Let's see. And we're going to charge the gate. We have high enough prowess that we can actually go through and do that. We have a 90% chance of just doing that. Oh. And of course the 10% we failed. I'm going to put a gathering hall down here. Oh, let's go check on Panda now. Ooh. With our courageous leader, this will make our... And we'll have everybody come with us. A 0% chance that the attack will go badly. Looks like you're fighting. Who are you fighting? Ah, looks like you're trying to take over a duchy. on the Aegean Islands. So you're spreading your internal power, Panda, with that amazing giant beard. And it looks like the Roman Empire in general is at war with the Bulgarian Tsardom. They're doing a holy war for the duchy down here, trying to re-expand the empire, it looks like. We'll have to see how well they do. Because any moment that they have any significant weakness, the Abbasids will jump on them. I haven't seen your character yet, Hypergig. Oh, what's happened here? If we remember, Aquitaine was divided off into its own kingdom. What has happened? It was this guy's wife. She must have lost power. Huh. He must have demanded the throne. That's the only thing I can think of. So now he has everything he needs to form the Empire of Francia. So he just needs to get enough points. But I sense an opportunity. I sense a real opportunity. He's already scarred and wounded, and he is somebody who likes to hurt himself. Let's put it that way. If he dies, they're going to be in a regency council, as their heir is only a 1-year-old. And when they enter a regency council, with all the new mechanics and everything that goes about basically that, we might have an opportunity to come and raid Paris. Oh, wait a minute. We have an opportunity. We can go to the King of West Francia's grand tournament, and we're going to do that. I only just now saw it. So we're going to travel. I'm going to hire a ship captain and... looks like everything's relatively alright, so just the ship captain. We don't have a caravan master. You look like a decent one to be a caravan master. No dangers. We're going to go... I'm not going to reach the grand tournament in time. I just didn't notice it. Too bad. I will soon see our first child. The lifeblood of our dynasty. But first and foremost, and we have a perfect opportunity to strike, we are going to come down here and take this territory. They're under a regent. They have pitiful numbers compared to ours. Looks like just levies. And this is a very good place to have for a raiding base. It'll give us a shorter distance to drop off our loot and come back around. Looks like Northumbria is really having a hard time of everything. Starting to really break apart. And we've got ourselves a daughter. I'm gonna go with random clicks. See what we get. That works. And we will have the child educated by their mother. In diplomacy. Actually, no, stewardship, because their mother is a steward. Speaking of, we need to take a look at our council. Let's see. We're at a 15 right there. That gives us a nice 21 if we have her on the domain setting, which just increases our efficiency in a certain ability. And we're about to engage back to fighting the world. We'll fight this. Have a nice look at our cavalry. Now let's see. How can I switch this without? Sorry, just trying to figure something out real quick. OBS just being stubborn all over again. Alrighty, we're going to make a hard save. It looks like we got to do the same thing that we did before. Now we'll exit out and be back for our battle. Welcome back, Panda. So who's ready for another battle in Crusader Wars? Fire and Brimstone. And this will add some more levies. Nice big hill to get on top of. that. Bring our Levy Axemen on this side. Our Huskarls over here. Now we're actually getting close to having another unit of Huskarls. And throw our archers there.
We will crush the enemy with our greater numbers.
We're just gonna have everybody run up to the top here. We want to be quick. And let's bring up our new unit of cavalry. Let's check these guys out. Now, Norse cavalry isn't quite the greatest, but hey, we have some now. They're mostly skirmishers, just some scout cavalry. But at least we have some horsemen now. We'll mostly use them to harass and bring them out of position and run down their fleeing soldiers. Odin will be pleased.
Spread out!
Yeah, I found the enemy army.
The enemy draws near. At speed! Warriors, eager for blood! Get ready! Move it! Move! Get running! Warriors, move out! Warlord! Come pursue! Fighters!
And we're gonna go and take out that unit of archers.
Advance at speed! Boost! Fighters, forward! Close up, now! Ready yourselves! Rah! 3 men!
Yeah, our levies are already stuck in. That's nice.
Melee warriors! Yeah! Forward! As you say! Sheathe your weapons! Gotcha! Adult!
And since they're skirmisher cavalry, they can do stuff like that.
Ready for battle! Advance at speed! Quickly now! Axes!
Have our Huskarls charge in now.
Riders, forward! Take it! Archers! Fire!
And we can run down any and all of their people.
Fire on them!
And we're
Victory!
victorious.
This is your day!
An easy battle, they just had levies. Now we got ourselves a nice, closer pirate base.
Kill them all! Fighters, forward! Kill! Axis!
Have all of our people run after
Battle!
these guys.
As you say!
I'm gonna hit the double time for this. Finish out their last unit. No survivors. There we go. Best type of victory. A little bit of cavalry and we can just mop up anything that's left. A simple victory, but it works. We'll go ahead and close down. It'll be nice when this becomes seamless. These are the same people who do Crusader Wars are also the ones that did Banner Wars, which is basically the same thing for Bannerlord. Where you just move your CK3 character and their battle and fight it in Bannerlord. Looks like only 33 of them managed to actually survive. And it crashed immediately. That's nice. Well, the first crash of the playthrough. We should do a poll on how many crashes there'd be. Remember to promote yourself as much as you want, Panda. So does everything still sound good? I mean, besides having the crash and all that went through. That's good. Good, good, good. We might have another battle, actually. Because I see that we are also at war with these guys up here. Though they have a pitiful army, they might not even bother sending it. And it crashed again. Why? Did it crash again? It just can't handle the transition between both games at the moment. Though I've been sending my crash reports to the actual team. They're a pretty nice group of people. And I think we'll make an immediate hard save. And we'll just hit speed up, see if it's like a certain day in particular, or... No. It's just the game being weird. And we got ourselves another raiding base. And for anybody who is curious why this is called the Kiefer Dynasty, it's because that is my last name. Let's see. Looks like the Abbasids are still... I can't remember if they already had this little section or not. Attempting to expand a little into India. Looks like the leader of Tibet is finally in control himself. The king of Armenia. Well, Armenia is still pretty big. They might be falling apart soon. The Romans are on campaign. East Francia could still become a major powerhouse. Ugh. Looks like the, what's left of the Christian kingdom in the north is definitely not having a good time with Al-Andalus. Well, let's check on Duwil. Is he still... Yeah, he is still naked. He's got 3 sons, so Marty has 2 siblings. Oh, Marty has become the lion. He's not married, though. That's interesting. We can go ahead and upgrade some of our troops. So let's get the maximum amount of Huskarls. Another unit of archers. Let's just upgrade everything across the board. That ought to do. And now we actually have a big enough host that we could start doing. Yeah, I don't know why. He was fighting a northern army and now he is suddenly naked. I don't know why he's naked. He is a crazy person in the game. Literally a crazy person, so hard to tell. They do some pretty impulsive things. I mean, he has like 2 of the most random generating oh god, and they're both congenital. Like, they're the worst version of possessed and lunatic, so his entire bloodline can just have maniacs come out of nowhere. Oh yeah, he is a very charming. He is a compassionate, forgiving cannibal who's also a little shy. Looks like our wife got pregnant again, so that's nice. And there was the crash again. I'm gonna turn off Crusader Wars and see if that just makes the game not crash. Just gonna disable that and see what that does. Oh yeah, it's like the early stuff. It sound like, oh yeah, the dice rolled an actually pretty accurate depiction of him, and then it rolled cannibal and all the other crazy traits. For anybody who doesn't know, Duwheel is another content creator, and he's a personal friend of mine. All of his links are up above. Well, if we ever run into Smur's character on this one, he's also a hoot. Like, in real life, he's a actual hoot, but this guy is a, he's a charming fornicator. Let's just put it that way. He's a very nice, charming individual. So now we're just going to let our troops regenerate, see how all that goes. We did get a new lifestyle perk. Serve the Crown will be good just for the little control bonus. Because right now our issue is the county control is not too good across our territories. Oh, good. We're learning our wife's language a little better. Oh, we could pay for a random artifact. It warned more. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna bother with that. It could be something nice, and it's most likely junk. We'll take some free repent. And we took the culture head, so we are now officially more powerful than Sigurd the Ring. And we got ourselves our first son. And what shall we name him? Proborn. That is nice. And we are going to educate our son personally in the ways of warfare, because we're definitely going to have our follow-up character be decent with warfare. So we are definitely going to educate him. Continue our ways of expansion. Looks like the Northumbrian Civil War has stopped, at least for the moment. So in English history, this time frame that's basically going on right now, the late 700s, this is the beginning of the Viking era for them. And it's the tail end of the Mercian supremacy. Basically, Alpha, which is right here, who made Alpha's Dyke, is at the very tail end of his reign. He's in his upper 50s. And Mercia is the dominant of the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms, with Wessex quickly on the rise. Just looking at the different Anglo-Saxon kingdoms that we can go and bother. I think we're going to come over here and really punish We're actually going to save because I want to do this in Crusader Wars whenever we find their army. Let's see if that resets everything for Crusader Wars, because that was definitely Crusader Wars causing the issue. Also, I apologize if you randomly start hearing my cat purr. They're deciding to come right up to where the microphone is. One of my favorite time period movies, just Kingdom of Heaven. If anybody's wondering what the picture on the screen's from right now, that's what it's from, Kingdom of Heaven. Now we're gonna have a jolly good time here. Hi, cat. And we're going to raise all of our forces as raiders, and we're going to visit Northumbria. That's your tail you're trying to kill. That's your own tail. Silly kitty. Alrighty, we are going to send our force to the historic Linden's Farm to start out this raid. Linden's Farm is where the first actual recorded Norse raiding attack, basically the first Nordic attack, happened. Our new territory has a small harbor. That is nice. Small harbors are nice. Oh, hello, Ember. It's about time you came here, Ember. How dare you, Ember. Hashtag blame Ember. How dare you have to eat? Alrighty, now we're just gonna start pillaging. And we'll see if their army even comes out to challenge us. That or we're gonna walk away with some nice Northumbrian gold. There's the Northumbrian army. Just standing there in the field. I will take that for gold. Remember, even small targets like that is decent. Could get a random event. Let's hit this doesn't look like Crusader Wars is actually wanting to work. Give us a quick second, let's fix that. I think I forgot to turn it back on. There we go. I definitely need to make something for like in between the little loading things so it's just not like a black screen of doom. But I'm also lazy, so that sounds like work. Sounds like more than minimum effort. I blame Ember. Maybe we like the black screen of doom. I need to make that command as well. I need to actually make channel commands for Twitch. Yeah, actually, I don't know how to make channel commands for Twitch. I'll have to mess around with it. Yeah, but it also sounds like work at the same time. Alrighty, let's fight this battle on the actual battlefield. And this will be pretty good because this will be the first battle that we'll be fighting against an actual Anglo-Saxon army. They've got some archers, and it looks like some skirmishers. So it'll be interesting to see the makeup of their army. So we're just going to make a hard save real quick. And bring up Attila. Now we're ready to take down some Anglo-Saxon blood. The next Crusader Wars update isn't too far off, so I'm hoping that it won't be too bad. Oh look, we got some more levies, we got another group of Huskarls. Our force is getting bigger. Alright, let's see what the Anglo-Saxons have to offer. So I've already decided, since the Anglo-Saxons have taken the Father of Europe choice, we're going to probably be dealing with them quite often. So it's time to get nice and familiar with the Anglo-Saxons. We're going to take our Levy Axemen and bring them right behind our little spear formation on that side.
Warriors eager for blood.
Bring our Huskarls over there.
We hunger for blood and battle.
Looks like I need to get new knights.
Missiles
We're
ready.
running low on knights.
Warlord.
But this will give us a lot of
Archers.
knights.
Archers.
A lot of money for knights, I should say.
We hunger for blood and battle.
And we'll put our cavalry over here. So I think we can officially say we actually have a decent-sized little army for the time period. We're in a time frame where having anything over 1,000 is pretty significant, especially for minor lords.
Run, curse you.
Now our levy axemen, which are a little more high quality levymen, they are basically, I think I mentioned this before, this represents like the artisans, the people who are just a little more wealthy than the average farmer. And then our men-at-arms are like the actual dedicated, like this is what they do for a living, they fight.
Ready for battle.
And our most powerful unit by far will be our Huskarls for a while. Eagle. Bring our Scandinavian host up. Let's see. There's a unit of their cavalry.
The enemy draws near.
These Anglo-Saxons or something. I think first we'll move right about here. So how does everybody think this battle's gonna go? Our first encounter with proper Anglo-Saxon soldiers. Yeah, we have a little over 1,000. It's not like a giant army that you would be seeing. But for the time period, this is a lot of people. And we'll have our army come up.
I look for enemies worthy of my sword.
Even though Crusader Wars gets pretty buggy, makes it crash, it's still worth it. I just like fighting it on the actual, like, it just adds so much more flavor. Like, if they form England, this should actually change around their units to be the more organized Anglo-Saxon army, basically the English Royal Army. We're gonna charge our people through just in case they try to meet us.
The enemy are ambushing us.
Yeah, that's what I thought they'd try to do. Form the shield wall.
Your shields up.
And here it begins.
Missile warriors. Battle ready and eager. Burn him. We'll kill them all.
And we're just gonna bring our skirmisher cavalry a little closer, let them start throwing their javelins. How you doing, Liz? My archers are moving forward for some reason. That's nice.
Blood and battle. Warriors ready. Hold. Fire at will. Missile armed riders. The men of their weapons and are fleeing! Move it! Warriors, move out! Rouse! Advance at speed!
Time to take out their guys over there. And begin the encirclement. Toggle the skirmish ability.
Is dead. At least we have gained the upper hand. The unit has used all available ammunition. Warriors, eager for blood. Towards you. Ready for battle.
Start running these guys down. Let's see if we can kill the king of Northumbria. Maybe if we can capture him, we can sacrifice him. Who doesn't want some good little sacrificing? Sacrificing never hurt anybody. Charge them down. Yeah, too bad Ace is in here. Then we can like start the hashtag sacrifice Ace. That's how we show our love for Ace. Isn't that right, Hypergig? Alright, now we're just wiping up what's left of the Northumbrian army. Ooh. Let's capture the king. Well, we either killed him or captured him, we'll see. Have our cavalry chase him down. Regardless of what has happened, we have crippled the Northumbrians in this fight. Our guys are still over here cheering. Run down these guys. I'll wait until you see Duwheel in this game, Liz. You'll get a kick. Yeah, we completely trashed their army. Yes, they are a very beautiful, kind, compassionate, shy cannibal. One of the most perfect combos. The dice was very nice to him. We're just waiting for Crusader Kings to reload again. But that was a nice battle. Now we reload Crusader Wars. Make sure to save on the Twitch save. And we had a nice, successful victory there. But yeah, here's Dew's character. He's, for some reason, decided to be naked. And, yeah, he's a compassionate, forgiving, shy. He's a Grey Eminence, so he has very good diplomacy skills. But he's also a torturer and basically a rifle ruler and a gust. But he's a cannibal. He's possessed. And he's a lunatic. I feel sorry for the people of Wales. Also, Marty is the Prince of Wales. He'll inherit the entire kingdom. All hail Prince Marty. And now let's continue the bloodshed. Just gonna keep on raiding. We want to gather as much gold as possible from Northumbria, why their army is decimated. Actually, it doesn't look like their king was actually in the battle himself. Yeah, they're still in a condition where the two brothers that divided Northumbria could reunite as a proper heavy faction if one of the brothers die. Oh yes, a nice random event. Fire and Blood, so we're basically raiding the settlement and we found a nice collective of either slaves that we can take, or we can have the boundless plunder, which is what we always want. It gives us a nice big flat thing of gold. Oh, a nice little random. I think the nap sounds nice. Who doesn't like a nap? Oh, and actually that was enough for us to get what we need. So we're going to head back to Norway. He hasn't died yet. Looks like he's on a grand tour. This will give us a nice injection of money. Now we're going to go ahead and save again. Now let's see what we got. I want to have a good bit more money before I do a grand tournament. We could have the Bolt, which is a giant, basically it's a giant sacrifice to the Norse gods. We could go on a hunt. A pilgrimage might be nice. We could go up to the holy site up here. We might want to take a grand tour of our realm. I think we're going to hold on to that for right now and build ourselves up a little bit more. We can get warrior lodgings. Some trophy halls. That sounds nice. So they changed around how the building system works, being that we can only have 2 right now in the tribal, and being that we're in the very early. So how we build and what we build and where we put it is fairly important. This area down here, which I'm actually going to go ahead and move the development to, is actually going to become our capital. It's just a little better situated for our raiding parties to come back to. And when we eventually, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal one of my to-do things, is I'm going to eventually take this area here over. This will actually be our maximum personal domain right here. So that will be nice. They have a decent sized army that we'll have to watch out for. And they have an ally. Let's try to make an ally of our own. Let's offer our 2-year-old daughter. And they'll actually accept it. This is good. We're gonna marry our daughter to Ragnar Lothbrok, who's currently doing a pilgrimage of their own. So with Swigert, what the heck? With Sigurd under our alliance now, we'll be able to do a little bit more. Counteract our other threats that are slowly developing. Norway is slowly kind of patching itself together. Sweden, a little bit too. Denmark we have to keep a close eye on. We really don't want Saxony to start coming up. And it crashed again. Let's see. Just restart this again. I'm sort of hoping in Dew's live streams it will slowly start turning into hashtag Dew's a cannibal. He won't get it, but we'll get it. You know, wink, wink. Anytime something goes wrong, just be like, well, it's because he's a cannibal. See, Panda's got the right idea. Oh, right when we came back from our raid. Yeah, that's alright. Give ourselves some warrior lodges. Decided to wear clothes again. He still hasn't, but M is just giving him such a dirty look in this. Like, look at that glare. She's like, I'm tired of your shit. I'm so tired of your shit. Just gonna save that just in case. Somebody's trying to seduce us. How dare they? And there's a crash again, so we're just gonna turn off Crusader Wars again for a little while. We'll turn it back on whenever we go to war. Which I don't plan on doing any major fighting. Because we don't really need to seek out an enemy army when we're attacking. Whenever we're raiding, I mean. But if we get caught, we can easily flip it back on. We just want to build up our realm for the moment. Kiefer's already built himself up a name. we gotta reestablish our alliance with Sigurd again. Alrighty. So yeah, that's still being built. Let's marry our daughter. At least betroth them to one another. And as soon as that comes through, we'll be good to see what happens. And that's what happens, like, immediately. We weakened Northumbria so much they joined Wales. Oh. The way he's going, he's gonna have like all of England unified with a little bit of Scotland. Revenge of the Welsh. Here's the thing. The Anglo-Saxons are the ones with primogeniture, being that they took the decision of the father of Europe. The way he's going to have enough territory soon, especially if he like takes over Mercia, to claim the Kingdom of England. It will be divided between Marty and one of his other sons. Yeah, you gotta watch out. He might take you to dinner. And Panda's over here, forming his power base even bigger. I'm surprised he hasn't just straight out taken out the Emperor at this point. He might later on. I think it's time for us to start our first proper activity. Somebody's trying to murder somebody I actually don't care about. That's nice. Oh yeah, that's a grand tournament we can't even get to quick enough. I wasn't expecting him like to go absolutely crazy and just start taking over everything. Almost more powerful than Francia. Our wife is pregnant again, that's nice. Alrighty, let's go and hit Canterbury again, get ourselves some nice coin. $61 this time, that is nice. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and increase our development focus here and move our capital down here. What's this? Ah, Rusty's live. Rusty is a fine chap. He's playing a zombie game, so if he's still alive whenever we finish, which isn't anytime soon, we'll go and say hi to him, see if he's been eaten yet. I hope he's been eaten. There are some powerful dukes. In Francia. Oh, we got another perk. Definitely gonna take the cavalry bonus. So we are forming a pretty nice Viking host. Because this character, his primary focus is raiding. We might see the Wessex army come out. Oh yeah, we're gonna have another fight. This one's gonna be a bit more. A bit more there, as they're gonna slightly outnumber us. Yeah, they're attacking too. So what sort of an army do they have? They have Huscarls of their own and pikemen. So Wessex is actually going to be a bit of a fight. So we saved, and we're going to restart with Crusader Wars enabled. And we're going to be ready for what will be the biggest fight that we've had so far. This will be a proper big battle. Potentially a real slugging match. Wessex is never anything to, like, scoff at. I mean, not to scoff at. And in this universe, with a bunch of cannibals for neighbors, we gotta watch out for that. Your claws hurt, cat. So for every time this game crashes, we're gonna hashtag blame Ember. It's just gonna bite. Just gonna nibble at our ankles in particularly. Here we are. This is gonna be a crazy battle. So they have Huskarls at 200. We have Huskarls at almost 300. They've got some pikemen. This is going to be the most even fight that we've had so far. Outside of that very first one. And it doesn't look like the not Northumbrians, but it doesn't look like the leaders of Wessex are actually in this themselves. Going to have a heck of a fight. Here we go. Okay, we're going to try that again. I haven't had a crash for Crusader Wars happen on the Attila side of things yet. I think it looked like it was trying to generate the terrain on the water. Yeah, it's trying to generate it on the water. That sucks. So yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to fight that battle. Just due to how it's not cooperating. So we're just going to turn off Crusader Wars for that, and we'll let the dice deal with it. with the boring way. Certain types of terrain it just doesn't agree with. We do have a little bit of a troop advantage. So we should be alright. I keep forgetting I need to hire new knights. Okay, so we do have the Vantage 22 in our favor. So regularly, Crusader Kings just flips back and forth with dice rolls. That's what's happening here. So we are winning this battle. Quite handsomely, actually. Looks like we actually killed one of their people. As you see, there's a lot more people left since we didn't fight it the way that we would usually do. We're just gonna keep on raiding. Take all this nice juicy gold. Actually, we're gonna hit them over here and take all of this area too. If Dew and his descendants like keep pushing to capture all of basically all of the British Isles, or at least England and Wales, we're definitely going to probably come back at one point and just try to take it from them. We definitely need to take out this force before Wessex army arrives. There we go. And they have no commander. Anything that gives me piety is always nice. And we broke their army that time. So now we're just going to go around and pick up as much gold as we can. And we got ourselves another son, so this is a problem, kind of. we're going to name him also Panda. Oh yes, bring me the boundless plunder. And that actually got us all that we needed, so we're gonna head right back. Pick us up our supplies. Oh yeah, we named our other kid Panda. The Spare. So now we have 2 pandas. I'm gonna make him the Spy Master. And we will have our Spy Master educate him. So Nordic Panda is going to be a Spy Master. He's going to be good at attacking and stabbing people. And we'll have all of our soldiers and everybody return home. And we're just going to put markets down here because that's all this area is, just going to be a big old trade zone. Generate us money. Looks like our buildings over here are doing a little better. About to be done. And let's go on a pilgrimage. Let's plan our route. Now here comes the new things. We can either do a worldly pilgrimage, where we're just seeing the sights, or we can actually be religious. Now he is devoted. But he's not like super crazy. But I would say that he would go on a proper version of it. So how do we plan this? Or we can do based off of... Now we're going to do it off of Zealots. Just to reinforce our own beliefs. We could go over to our new ally, which is also in Upland. Oh, okay, this is how we customize our travel. So I want to visit both of our little, basically our neighboring Jarldom. We want to visit both of these little locations here. And I think our next major stop that we will want to see is right here. There is a legendary church that's said to be built by trolls there. So we'll see about how that works. Now when we're in Upland, we'll just stop by here. No, this is on our way back, I believe. Yeah, that's in the destination. So we want to stop there. This is cool that we can plan out our routes. And we'll just, we'll hit all these little villages on the way. Why not? Okay, we gotta be careful what we click on. That's what it's doing. Kind of make a little trail for us, so we're hitting multiple tribal villages and our destination. So now we want to look at our destination area, and this is our return. Have a nice little look all over the place there. We'll come back down here and just travel this way. Have another stop here. Along with another stop down here, just to keep us out of the most dangerous areas. And then back to our capital. Let's pick up some mercenaries for our travel and a forest guide. We don't need really a cultural ambassador, as we're not really going through different culture lands. And let's start our pilgrimage. We will now view our travel. Let's go. We are starting our adventure. We're going on an adventure. So this is part of the new DLC. So as you can see, we are physically walking on the map. A runaway or a loss? Hi, cat. We could be delayed for 7 days. It's like I could find them myself and get ill. Let's take a look at ourselves as a character. So we got some people that are missing. It's in a war-torn area. These are the flavor text, at least it's what it says. And we're traveling. We could either slow down for a bit and, you know, search around. I could try to find them myself, which could be an intrigue and a prowess challenge combined. Or I could just not risk. It's like, do we care about other people? And my wife is my regent. That's nice. I'm gonna try to search for them myself, see what happens. Let's see. Our regency. Probably not going to have enough time. So we can decide what our wife is doing. She can either fill our coffers and try to get us extra gold. She can promote authority and basically boost our crown authority and boost the chancellor position. You know, small arms just basically benefit the levies and the knights. We need more money, so I'm actually going to put her on money focus while we're having our adventure. So let's continue. We were held up for a little bit. And we're reaching our first stop. And no random event happened there. Our marshal needs to sign our marshal back on. Looks like we're having a fairly uneventful trip. Let's speed it up a little bit. I like how we can see our guy physically go across. Ah, so our traveler, looks like an Armenian, has taken a liking to our caravan master. Let's see if we can convert him to our faith. Now we're over in Sweden. Getting close to our destination. And we've arrived. I've walked the holy path and I've gained the trait pilgrimage. One of our champions. Oh, we could lose our marshal. He could become a monk. No, we're just going to let him become celibate. We don't really care about that personally. Oh, our firstborn son is passive. That's decent. What do we have here? A Saxon. Oh, we found another pilgrim. Enjoying the sights of Upland. Oh, we're actually getting a nice little boost out of this. We're just going to become more pious out of this. This is good. So our character's definitely a little on the more religious side of things. And now we are getting ready to leave Upland, start our journey back home. Let's finish our pilgrimage. So I'm guessing if you set these as like little destinations, you might get a random encounter. Oh, we found a shortcut. That was nice. Oh, the locals gave us supplies. That's really nice of them. This is interesting how they have everything going about. Okay, here's something for us, chat. So we found a boy who is basically abandoned. We could take him in and start training him, but he's dull. Basically, he's lacking in the mental capacities. I could just ignore him. I can chase him back to his wolf friends, being that he's being raised by wolves. Or I could train the boy myself. Does this sound like something Kiefer the Dude would really do? Just take in some random foundling? Train him? Yeah, we'll take him in. Yeah, we're gonna take him and raise him. We'll make a proper warrior out of him. Even if he's not too smart, he'll be smart enough to hit things. Oh, cool. I can get this guy to join us as our personal champion, which is actually not what we want. He only has a 5. for prowess. But we will take a little bit of money and get a weak hook on him, so we'll save him that way. And we're about back home. And it crashed, so that's interesting. That's very interesting. Thought for sure it would be Crusader Wars causing the issue. I guess it's not Crusader Wars causing the issue. I'm going to bring it back up and then bring it down and then bring it up in a fresh. Just basically going to do a light reset of it. See if that helps. This could be very much just my own mod acting up. I might have missed a code. Might have to look through it and see if that's the case. Make it sure everything's the most up to date. No, you haven't been discovered yet, but we found a boy being raised by wolves. So it's a close second. Okay, now let's see if that soft reset fixed everything for right now. We did go on our first pilgrimage. It was interesting. We should be finishing it up. We'll see how well this goes. Yes, hi cat. Yes, hello cat. Ow. Your claws hurt. Yeah, your claws hurt. Good. Now we're just right outside where we are on our way back. We'll just... And we have returned home. That is good. And it crashed immediately. So something's going on. So I figure it's probably something on the map itself. Ow. That hurts, cat. For anybody who has a young kitten, you absolutely understand what's going on. Just trying to eat me. Ow. Bad boy. Bad. You're too cute to be bad. I have had so many cats. It's not even funny. At least he's stopped trying to eat the microphone. And as soon as we get in here, we're just gonna automatically save. It's good to be home. We're gonna save again. And we've ended our regency. And our building has been built, so that's good. Our log houses, the long houses have been built. And being that this is our little capital area, the gathering halls are nice and good to have. But we are going to immediately build some, maybe some more war camps. We have really significantly increased the size of our military. I could put marketplaces. That will increase our money, and I think that's what we're going to do. Have these areas out here for military. Doesn't look like he's decided to wear clothes. Let's see what grand events are going on. Has he eaten anybody? Let's take a look. Even though he's a cannibal, he doesn't have memories of eating anybody. He's a happy cannibal. Let's just not accept any dinner invitations and we'll be fine. Where is he traveling around? Just a grand tour, probably. We're now stronger than the remaining Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. That's interesting. We're actually stronger than the Welsh. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him either. You know what? Let's pay him a visit. He is slightly weaker than us. And when I say slightly, I only mean slightly. Let's increase our other men-at-arms. Our countess has, our wife has become pregnant again. Oh, we lost our silver. That's not good. This is the boy that we found being raised by wolves. Now let's keep a... Well, let's make him into a friend. The only thing he has good is martial and fighting. Wow. Let's also increase our... knights. Let's get some more. Gonna have to watch out for the guys around us. But we are going to go and raid Du. Raise all of our forces. And we're going to go and pay a visit to the up-and-coming king. Oh yeah, everybody needs a nice rice cooker. So we're going to land over here. And we're going to stop eating the cord. You don't eat cords. So anyways, we're going to launch a raiding a target upon Wales, and we're going to see if Du is as much of a lunatic as his character suggests that he is. He's already being attacked by another Jarl. So we might have an opportunity to just sneak in and do this without any issue. The more gold we can take, and we want to hit his capital. This might make the other Anglo-Saxon kingdoms capable of taking him on. No, he is raging. Oh my. Yep, here comes the Welsh army. Bring me the boundless plunder. Alrighty. We're gonna save. Hopefully this battle won't glitch. Actually, we're gonna take a perk real quick. That will increase our capabilities since we just unlocked it. Oh, the Welsh army is actually pretty decent. He has light footmen and armored footmen with light cavalry. Who would think that the lunatic king would have a proper military force? So let's load this up and see what happens. So I know I was saying with Wessex that it was going to be one of the harder. This is going to be downright one of the hardest. Fights that we've had so far. Don't be in the middle of the ocean. Good, it's not in the middle of the ocean. We've got ourselves a much bigger force of levies and normal soldiers on top of it. Oh, look at the Welsh army up there. It's got cavalry, armored swordsmen, light swordsmen. We're in an interesting situation. I want to fight over this way. Strengthen that side. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't have predicted that Duwheel was going to be actually a competent military force, so yeah. I figured, hey, look at that, he's a lunatic. And we're going to put our cavalry up here. Sign them independent. And we're going to have these guys do that as well. So we're going to move our position right about here like this. Why is that like that? That's weird. Oh well.
Get ready!
we'll march them forward. I think our Huskarls are definitely going to be the deciding factor in all of this. They are X-Men, so they should have an advantage against their swordsmen. Alright, thanks for coming by, Liz. See you later. We'll move our cavalry up here, see if they...
The enemy has been sighted.
spot the enemy at all. Gonna put our army right here and move them pretty quickly. Let's have a look at the Welsh army. We've got their skirmishers here. This is their armored swordsmen. They've got some axemen. And here is their the king. Oh. I didn't look to see who was actually fighting us, but is Duwil actually here on the battlefield? Maybe he is. Might be a little more of a battle than we thought.
Battle ready and eager. Freemen!
Okay, let's go ahead and have our spearmen come up this way.
They will bleed for us.
Basically reform our initial formation.
Forward!
Fearless warriors! Warriors, move out!
Ready for battle. Warriors, move out.
This is going to be where we become intense.
They will bleed for us.
Put a little extra axeman over here. How you doing, Queen?
Warriors eager for blood. Warriors, move out.
Missile warriors!
Slightly outside of our range. We are going to
Gods guide our shots.
have our cavalry come up and see if we can get them to
Advance.
come out of their position.
Riders, forward!
Have them kind of walk up here.
Loose formation. Riders, advance. Riders, forward. Advance,
yourselves! Advance at speed! Forward!
Yep, that's done it.
Advance at speed! Riders, forward! Missile riders! Advance at speed! Riders, advance! Understood! Forward! Riders, advance! Yeah! Directly now!
Take them down.
Get organized! Riders, forward!
Cat. Stop it.
Melee warriors!
Okay, they are definitely swarming the middle.
Three men! Ready!
Archers! We hunger for blood and battle!
Have them pull fire and start shooting again.
Hit your targets!
Should have them step back just a little bit.
Get running!
Fearless warriors! We'll kill them all!
Move our levies up.
At runners! Move it! Run, Koshu! Break off! Ah! Orders! Move it! Guard! Levy! Warriors, move out!
Let's get our guys out.
Move it!
Yeah, I'm not sure we can do that in a Attila,
Spearmen!
but it's okay. We've broken an area of their formation. We can successfully start. Let's move our main guys in on this.
Kill, kill, kill!
Their general is dead! A lethal blow!
Well, we might have just killed Dewheel. Oh no.
We hunger for blood!
I'm sorry, Matt.
Move it!
Archers! Back! Live to fight another day!
Battle ready and eager!
Kill them all!
A glorious victory will soon be yours! Our aim is true! Move up!
Have time to wipe them up with our cavalry.
Forward! Aye!
Orders! Levy! Be running! Yes!
This is just a slaughter fest going on over here.
Levy! Ah!
Definitely just running these guys down.
Ready for battle!
Oh no, they got away. At least that group did. Let's not let these guys get out of here. I think we've wiped out most of their army. So this is a crippling blow to a major faction in the British Isles, because we just wiped, and I mean wiped, the Welsh army out. And we could have very much taken out their king. See, our battles are just slowly getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And with the Welsh army wiped out, we could just basically raid all of Wales. Where'd you go, you silly little furball? Having medieval battles and having to deal with a cat at the same time. Crazy. It'd be crazy. So now we have the fun part of who all died in this fight? We definitely have crippled for a little while. Barely any real. He wasn't in the battle. Oh well. We're just gonna start raiding all up and down Wales. Oh no, we hurt Marty. He was brutally maimed. No, 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 no. That was who was commanding. We didn't want to hurt Marty, we just wanted to hurt Wheel. Oh, we have a We've got ourselves a daughter. We're going to just pick out a random name, give her steward, and have her mother educate her. Hopefully he gets some scars and doesn't, like, die. He's not doing good health-wise. He's near death. Oh no! Not good at all. I mean, the Welsh army was still decent in structure. Hopefully that child doesn't just run away from us. Gonna save just to make sure, in case we get another crash. We just want to take as much as we can. But I think we're having some nice successful Viking attacks. We hit their capital. We'll raid here and go back home. M is still just still just giving him the straight side eye. Oh no, Marty died. No, 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 no. We killed Marty. The poor boy. We're blaming Do. Hashtag blame Do. Now he has 2 younger sons. Let's see how many captives we have. Oh, she's a diplomat. We gotta watch out. Liz is mad now. No, no, no. We didn't want Marty down. But we can build ourselves a new war camp. So that's definitely what we're going to do over here. Maybe another gathering hall. I think another gathering hall gives us more prestige. No, you haven't taken over the world. Oh, wait a minute. We got a development over here. Ah, it has started. Panda is... apparently very badly losing the war. But he tried to take over the Roman Empire. I don't know how he's losing. He has significantly more military. It's that beard, Panda. I told you. Some not good stuff is happening right now. Our neighbor is in a nice position to take them over, actually. We're gonna let their fight finish out. Their little civil war fight. Oh, there's the crash. I knew that was coming up. I'm really disappointed we killed Marty. I was hoping that we would take out Dew and, you know, liberate the people of Wales from this cannibal. From the cannibal. But as you can see with Crusader Wars, it offers quite a bit of a difference when it comes to the battles. Like, characters are properly dying in these fights now. which was the big appeal to me about this mod, outside of, you know, Total War battles in Crusader Kings. Just straight out having the ability to know that every single one of these fights could be absolutely deadly. And we're just gonna save this real quick. A call to war. What's going on? Yeah, we'll accept his call to war, but we're not actually going to respond on it. We're going to wait and try to expand Vestaland. Upland's armies by themselves are more than enough, but we need to keep face so we can get our marriage alliance. Oh no. It's like, do we tell our wife that she's stinky? Do we throw her in the dungeon for being stinky? Do we just move our quarters? We're gonna tell her she's stinky. Queen dungeon? The bar soap. Oh, look at that, I got a stick. Just gonna take some prestige from that. Yeah, we're not gonna take a medicine made from mummies. Sorry, I'm not gonna start eating dead people. I'm not due. Over here, being a happy cannibal. Northumbria has reunited, meaning that Wales has absorbed even more territory. Interesting. Oh, good. We can now properly attack our neighbor here. So we're going to... We're not too illustrious yet, which is the next level. So we need to become a little more famous before we can actually invade him. So... I'm thinking... we might want to create our first vassal. And I'm thinking somebody who can bring us a lot of... like an easy target for raiding over in this area. We haven't really attacked into basically the German lands, which are currently being overran by the Slavs. So I think I'm going to... I could try to pick up Visby. The island of Gotland would be very nice to have. I think we'll pick up Gotland and make a nice little vassal over here out of these 3 islands. So we are going to conquer the county, and we are actually a nice size force. And we're going to make some nice little vassals over here. And we'll keep Visby for ourselves. Have these 2 become vassals. Collect these islands, they'll be nice. Let's go deal with this. We could start hitting a bunch of these little coastal areas for plunder. Let the Anglo-Saxons just sort of recover for a bit. Could hit Wales again. Oh, Wales is already back up to full strength. Wales is starting to legitimately become scary in the region. I mean, yeah, in the overall area, Francia is the primary power, but we could also come down and just bully Brittany. We're about to have another battle. Let's see what forces they have. Nothing too major. We're actually not going to fight this in the Total War engine. We're just going to wallywomp them even with them having a nice big advantage. Because they're not really doing anything significant to our army. Outside of coming back a few times to fight. Our wife is pregnant again. Another place for our prominent areas. I don't think we could actually reach it in time. So this is a nice little area to actually have. We can launch more raids from here. We want to lower the county control issues. Take another bonus to our increasing county control. As the higher we have our county control, the better. Get more troops and stuff. How do we have our people? Looks like everything's looking good. Save. Elsa. This works. And she will also be educated in Steward ability. By her mother. Oh, doesn't look like she can educate anybody else. And definitely not a lunatic. I'll educate her. We're still young, we're only 34. Duo is 51 in this. Cat. It looks like his second son has taken over Marty's old position as the Duke of the Isle of Man. They're also policing the actions going on over here. So they're definitely the major power. Though Mercia is not far off from behind. we're going to go and hit Wessex again. Actually, no, we're going to hit Northumbria. See if the Welsh army comes out for another whooping. Oh no, the game crashed again. Lovely. We should have a crash counter. I just noticed we got 12 people watching us right now. This is a new high to the channel. Hello everybody. Thanks for coming by. I definitely appreciate the watch. If you want to see more of this, come by and give us a follow so you'll see whenever we go live. I think we're gonna raid, see if we can get the Welsh army to come out, and I think that'll be enough for today, at least at the moment. Might come back on later tonight. Jeez, Panda, I was thinking that was Queen for a moment, then I see that it's you. Oh, we're clear back at the war. Yeah, there we go. There's the proper save. And this was whenever we were getting ready to go out and pillage. Oh, this time our child was born as a, and of course we'll name them Ragnar. So we have another son this time. Lovely. Succession crisis is always fun. Let's see, we'll teach him to be a Stewart. Hopefully our children will work together and play together nicely. We already have another duchy, so that's nice. Play nice with knives, most likely. Looks like Panda's rebellion failed. But he still has the claim. So we might still see Emperor Panda. Yes, at least you live. So we're just gonna attack everything. There's the Welsh army. Yeah, bring me the boundless plunder. And here we go again. Who is commanding them but... looks like the Duke of Strathclyde. Is their commander. Dew is not leading this force, so... hopefully we don't kill another one of his children. I do want his realm to, like, split apart. So it would be better to keep them alive, but we'll see. Now Crusader Wars isn't. Gonna try to reload it since it wasn't responding. Let's see if it's registered the actual battle. I think this is the same battle as last time, so I don't think it has it loaded. Yeah, this is the same one as before. There we go. Just had to restart Crusader Wars. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. As the mod gets more updates, though, it should become more and more stable. Without as many problems. Yeah, we definitely didn't want to fight that battle again. That was the battle that Marty died in. Could be mean and save that and send it to freaking Liz. For anybody who doesn't know, Marty is Dewheel's dog. Beloved channel mascot. Alrighty, now we're going to go over and fight this battle, the actual proper battle against the Welsh army. You know, I figured the Anglo-Saxons would be our primary problem for a while. I never really imagined that we were going to consistently have problems with Wales. I figured with the traits that he had, it was just not going to do much. I was wrong. We are in an interesting place.
Our spears are yours.
We're just gonna put ourselves in a nice long line.
Axes!
Put our axes over here.
Ready for battle! Scrappers, ready!
Put our actual Huskarls on this side.
We'll kill them all!
Put our actual Warlords champions over here.
Battle ready and eager! We hunger for blood and battle! Aye! Warriors ready!
And we'll send our cavalry over here. Lock it up. Alrighty. This is going to be some interesting terrain.
We hunger for blood and battle! Forward!
Let's move ourselves over that way. Kind of have them march pretty quick. I'll try to take this position.
enemy draws near.
Yeah, in retrospect, whenever we weakened the Northumbrian army,
Fearless warriors.
that's basically what did it. It's also probably why Northumbria like immediately went over to them.
Get running.
Why Mercia and the others haven't. We'll just have to try and nail the Welsh here. See what happens.
Quickly now.
Put him here.
Riders forward.
Looks like the Welsh army's moving. Let's form up our shield wall. And we have a nice defensive position up here. We're not going to give it up lightly.
Ready for battle. We will pierce
Let's
their
move our
hearts.
archers a little closer to the actual front line fighting.
Forward. Warlord.
Move our warlord up a little more.
And curse you.
Seems to have caused them to charge, which is nice. It's nice that they're just conveniently stopping right there for our skirmisher cavalry. Well, that went well.
Warriors eager for blood.
Have our Huskarls charge in. Hold the line, because it looks like they're going to try and attack in a different spot.
Ready for battle. Moving. The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
There we go, get some of them falling back.
Melee fighters ready. Missile warriors! Warriors, eager for blood!
We'll have our archers fall back just a little bit more. Let them get a better shot at what's going on.
We hunger for blood and battle. Kill them all. Forward! We'll kill them all. Forward!
And we'll start to circle them.
We hunger for blood and battle.
Shadows are really freaking out. Let the
Bloody move.
knights also charge in as well. Everybody charge in. I think it's time to let our cavalry do some fun.
Charge! Melted missile.
The tide of battle turned. Their general is dead. A lethal blow.
Well, it looks like we've killed their duke that was commanding this army.
Gods be good. We are moments away from victory.
We're just gonna wipe out as much as we can of their army.
Riders!
Let's take out the last of their nobles.
Aye!
Have them run out. Get them over that way.
All right!
Oh, they did catch him.
Missile armed! Riders! Riders advance!
Yeah, that works for me.
We'll kill them all!
And here's their last unit. Yeah, it was definitely a good idea to get these, to get the light horsemen. They won't stand in a direct fight with another group of cavalry, but in this phase where we're pursuing them down, they're perfect. Especially for running down their archers.
Understood!
There we go. And outside of like a very small amount, we basically wiped them out again. if we keep doing this, maybe the vassals that joined them will actually try to break apart from Wales. Have to see what happens as soon as everything loads back in. So let's see what happened after this battle. Yeah, we definitely butchered a good bit of them. He's been maimed and scarred. Interesting. And I think we're going to call it at that. And we'll continue our raid into Northumbria. And hopefully Wales will, one, hopefully do puts on clothes. His nickname. Oh, sorry. So yeah, we maimed the basically the commander of that one, but King Duwil has gotten a nickname now. Oh, it's nice for him. But we're gonna save it here. We've been alive for a few hours at this point. When we come back, either tomorrow or later today, we're going to continue raiding Northumbria here. Oh, it's because he's a crazy person. He has both possessed and he's a lunatic. So he's just basically gone bonkers. He's most likely had one of the random events where he just becomes a nudist. So yeah, we'll keep expanding our our little Nordic sea kingdom. And I'm thinking that we'll really push our culture into new areas and take these islands up here. They'll be better for raiding down into different areas. Establish some more vassals for us. Our first proper vassals. And we'll do that next time. I'll go ahead and exit out of this, and let's see if Rusty is still streaming, or if anybody else that we happen to know is streaming. Oh yeah, Rusty is still streaming, so let's go and say hello and see if he's been eaten by zombies yet. I appreciate everybody, and I thank you. If you liked what you see, give us a like and a follow on YouTube, and give us a follow over here on Twitch. And we'll be seeing you all later, alligators.